This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I am reading for my adult Bible studies. And I don't have the new booklet yet. This is the old booklet from the spring. I'm expecting the summer booklet soon. But I have read the first three readings for the next lesson. And I don't know what the next lesson is about. I don't know the focal passage. So I am just reading. I'm using my standard rule of thumb. I don't read anything from Psalms. I don't read anything from the Torah. And I don't read anything from the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So this week, all of my readings, daily readings, are from not the ones that I avoid. So I can pick anything, which is wonderful. So I'm going to pick Galatians chapter 6, verses 1 through 10 to read. Brethren, if a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one. You who are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks himself to be something, then he is nothing. He deceives himself. But let each of ones examine his own work, and then he will have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For each one shall bear his own load. Let him who is taught the word share in all the good things with him who teaches. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that shall he reap. For he who sows to his flesh will reap corruption. But he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And let us not grow weary while doing good. For in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Therefore, as we have the opportunity to, let us do good to all, especially to those who are of the household of faith. Christians are supposed to be good to each other. We are supposed to be good to people. We are not to lose heart or give up. If we lose heart or give up, we don't get the rewards of the good that we've done. Now, is one of those rewards salvation? No. Salvation is by the grace of God, and we already have that as Christians. You know, this whole chapter says, be kind, and what goes around comes around. Now, I'd like to talk about karma a little. Karma is not a term of the Christian faith, but people who are Christian will say, and people who are not Christian in America will say, who are not part of those religions from the Far East that actually have the concept or philosophy of karma, they'll say, oh, they got their karma. And they call them out on getting their karma. And that's very mean-spirited. It says right here in the Bible, if someone has done a trespass, to restore them in gentleness. So if you go to church and somebody's wronged you, you're supposed to approach them in a gentle way, in a Christ-like way, in a loving way, no matter what they've done. We are supposed to be gentle with our brothers and sisters in Christ and others. It says in Proverbs, Small voice turneth away anger, a low voice. Because have you ever noticed if when an argument starts, when somebody has a disagreement and they're just having a little bit of a debate, and then somebody starts yelling, and then the other person starts yelling, and then the other person's, one of them starts swinging, the other one starts swinging. It's like the arms race, you know. But if you approach them in a gentle way with just plain discussion, with just the facts, no exaggeration, no finger pointing, you can resolve that issue. But if you come back in with angst against angst, it just gets worse and worse. So let's be kind and gentle, and let's not give up doing good, even on those days that, it's a step forward and three steps back. God didn't promise us it would be easy, but we need to still continue to do good. You'll have a wonderful and blessed day.